Hey world, what's good? It's your boy LG and I'm back with another video. We are here live. Yes, I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm alive to see another day. I gotta thank God for allowing me to see another day. And during this day, I happen to see something very important here. But before we go there, I want to say a big what up to my homeboy Preem right here.
What up, LG? Thanks for having me. And
Not a problem.
what up, people?
Thanks for coming on such short notice. It was I felt this had to be done. Like I just was like, wow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I had to
today,
come through to support.
oh indeed, and I appreciate that. But you know what we talking about, but they might not know. For those that don't know what we talking about, man, happened to see this trailer, y'all know, and I'm gonna screen share this, y'all. I'm gonna screen share what I saw. Hey, y'all gonna see this, and this is going to like blow your minds, and it's like, oh my goodness.
And I'm watching it right now for the third time.
Y'all can see it. Y'all see this Street Fighter V Nash gameplay trailer. Look at that. Nash gameplay trailer. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that you're reading that right. Nash or Charlie, actually. Some people call him or Charlie Nash, whatever. It's going to be featured in Street Fighter V. Now, for those that haven't seen the video, I will have the link for that in the description below. So yeah, I'm not trying to get no copyright strikes on my shit. So yeah. Here's some other gameplay, some other in-game stuff here. You can see boy Duncan right now. Y'all can see that. Giving Ryu that work. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Now this is tight. This is actually one of my favorite ones right here out of the four. You see this? Like if you look right here, you see this?
Mm-hmm.
If I can scroll down quick enough. Okay, come on. You see this? It looks like a fist right there. You see that? It kind of looks like a fist. That's dope. That's
He's
dope.
like the shit
Now,
out of Chun-Li. God damn.
that liquid. Look, I like that liquid effect though. That liquid effect is nasty. But that's dope, man. Like, so what do you like? What do you first off? Let's just do overall. What do you think of the design?
I mean, what you mean? The graphics?
Yeah, the graphical design of Charlie. Let's put it like that. Like what he looks like according to according to the in-game trailer.
I mean, he looks, I guess, decent. I mean, I'm not a big Street Fighter fan, so, from what I'm seeing,
Hmm.
he looks decent. He looks alright. I mean, his little intro and shit, I mean, it was cool.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Chun Li looks incredible. She still look like the same old Chun Li, but now it's in 1080p, 60 frames. Like, by what I'm seeing, like Nash and Chun Li with the 60 frames is smooth as hell, yo.
yeah, that. They look dope. I mean, I like the way Chun-Li looks and Ryu looks. They do have that little bit more of a heavy. They look to me. They look a little bit more heavier, if you will, a
Yeah,
little bit
the
more
chunkier.
defined. Uh, they look a little bit more pop, a little bit more like a little bit Asia, a little bit more. Um, but um, but for as far as Nash goes, I think Nash looks because I've seen Charlie before. He used to be in was it Street Fighter Alpha? I think the Alpha. He was in the Alpha series. And for those my really big Street Fighter heads, if I'm wrong, correct me. But yeah, he was in there. He was in there heavy, and he was also often dismissed as a clone of Guile. You know what I'm saying? From Street Fighter, the dude that does the freaking the Sonic Boom shit. You know.
Mm.
So yeah, and so basically he looks good. I definitely think he looks like a lot more like the thing. He has that little thing on his forehead. Like I think he has like some kind of virus or some kind of like mind control device. And the way he plays now, which I guess we'll go into that, is the way he looks as far as gameplay wise. Like, what were you thinking about as far as his gameplay wise though?
I mean, I really don't know too much about Nash. but he looks smooth with it. You know what I mean? From when I was saying kicking Chun-Li's, I mean, yeah, Chun-Li's ass, he looks smooth with it. I like his little costume and shit, but did he have that
Yeah.
costume in the past, or that's something new?
No, that's
The
the same
outfit.
one. It's round about. It's about the similar costume he had. That's just with a few minor tweaks, like the thing in the middle of his head or something. Like I think it might be a mind control device. I'm not sure, but
He looks like fat in the legs and shit, but his upper body is like diesel and shit. Like they both look chunky as hell, but they both look good. Even
true.
Ryu.
True, yeah, true, Ryu definitely. Out of all three we have so far, I think Ryu looks a little bit more, a little more older, more defined, a little more polished out of the. Well, I wouldn't say polished, but a more heavier set out of the three. Um, but I think with Charlie though, I think they changed up some things because he had he didn't have some things before, like the teleport thing that you saw in the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that teleport thing wasn't is something new for him to have. And I noticed a lot of characters in the Street Fighter series are starting to have that. Like DiCaprio, and people that can get around fireballs, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty dope. Shoot, that's definitely. I like how they at the end of the trailer where Ryu was about to do his little Shinku Hadouken, and then Charlie's like, teleport. No, you're not gonna eat me today.
Yo, he kicked that
Smacks him
nigga.
up.
What was that? A train or something? He sat his ass down.
And he's had to sit like this. Had him just sit there.
Yo, he sat that nigga down quick.
He said, "Nah, bro, you're not gonna have me, son. No more Hadoukens for you." But I think it's pretty dope. I think overall the game actually looks a heck of a lot more quicker than what it did before the first build that we seen a couple of months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was slow, a little slower paced. This one it looks a little bit more faster paced, a little bit more slightly more polished, a little bit. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. But I thought it was pretty dope. I think Nash looks like he could be a contender now. Story wise, I heard that this game's story is going to take place after Street Fighter 3. I think that's what I heard. I'm not too sure as far as story goes. So we as far as everything else looks like whatever. We're up to speculation. We're going to see what happens from there. So. And then at the end, I like how they teased Bison on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Bison on the Tuesday. I like that reference. For those that don't get the reference, there was a movie, a Street Fighter movie, with Bison in it. It was kind of cheesy, but one of the best lines ever from the movie, where Bison was talking to Chun-Li saying, "The day I attacked your village was, to you." Was the worst day of your life. To me, it was just a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, so for them to actually, put that in there and say, "Hey, Tuesday, here you go, guys." I thought that was pretty dope. So I was like, "Wow, okay." And even then, like what he looked like then, I'm gonna tease a little bit of this, y'all. So, I'm gonna try to tease a little bit of some of this if I can. And if I can get to the picture a little bit, if I can do it, and I'm gonna try to get the. Alright. I got the wrong one. I got the wrong frame. Trying to. Right there. Bam. Oh, I'm good. I'm about to screen share this with y'all so y'all can see this. This is dope. Start the screen share. Present to everybody. Yo. That right there. Oh my goodness.
What is that?
That boy Bison.
Oh yeah.
That boy looked like, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of hard to make out a little bit, but I mean, it's we know that's Bison. You know, don't nobody else in the Street Fighter universe has that same pose and all that. But anyway, we know it's Bison. But the way he looks, I mean, it looks like, you know, pretty dope. You know, it looks pretty interesting. You know, I'm just anxious to see how they're going to implement him in the game, and that's one thing I always kind of wonder when they start putting out characters like that, is how are they going to implement, especially with what systems they have in place, because we don't know we don't know what systems are in place.
True.
So I'm always curious to see how certain characters will fit within the system of the game. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how that works. But I think Bison looks like it's going to be a pretty dope thing. It's probably going to be a pretty standard look. Probably the same look that we've been used to seeing for the past few years.
I mean, to me, playing Street Fighter last generation, I don't think it's gonna look. I mean, it's not gonna look that too much of a big deal, like a big upgrade or whatever. But in 1080p, it's gonna look amazing. 60 frames per second, it's gonna look amazing. I mean, if y'all have capture cards that can record 60 frames per second, when the game come out, record that bad boy, throw it up, man. People love.
I want to see, but I can't wait to see. I think they said you got to pre-order to get the beta access to the beta. Question for you is: would you pre-order? That's my thing. Would you pre-order? I know you're not big into Street Fighter like that. I know you're more into Mortal Kombat, which we'll probably go into in just a few moments. You know, we'll talk about that too. I'm gonna add that in the title. We'll talk about Mortal Kombat. And would you pre-order this game? You think it's hyped so far?
I mean, for right now, I got to see more gameplay. But with me, the thing with me is how I go about my pre-orders. I don't really go to GameStop no more. I don't go to Walmart, pre-order my games or buy my games anymore. So if they come out with actual gameplay, still of a trailer, cinematic trailer, and I see actual in-depth gameplay, whether it's from the Xbox One or the PS4. I mean, if it thrills me, if it catches my eye, catches my attention, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna pre-order from the PlayStation Store, $60 down. So I guess hopefully if you can pre-order from the PlayStation Store or Xbox Live, I think you still get access to the beta. I haven't checked out the description of the game in the PlayStation Store, so I gotta see actual gameplay. I mean, the cinematic trailer looks amazing, but I gotta see PS4 gameplay. I gotta see Xbox One gameplay. Whatever, I gotta see it first.
Right, I feel you. That's what I'm looking at here, and this is one thing I'm glad that Street Fighter is doing, is they're actually showing gameplay. This is stuff that's potentially gameplay stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I can definitely give credit to. Other games should take note from, but that's just me. Yeah. I personally think that it could, like you, I'm definitely, this looks nice, but like you said, I'm definitely gonna have to see more gameplay. I want to see more characters. I want to see what characters they're gonna put in here. I know what they're gonna have some new characters. So we gotta see that. We just gotta wait and see that. That's one of the things I'm saying is, you know, we just gonna have to wait and see. But so far it looks good though. I like what they did, and you know, okay, they got my attention a little bit. I feel you. Yeah. You know, I can't wait to see what Matt has to say about it. So we'll see.
I mean, E3 is right around the corner, so it's in June, a couple months away. You know, most definitely they'll probably have gameplay out at E3 or something like that. I'm gonna stay tuned for it.
Right. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye open for that.
I'm gonna give y'all my live reaction. Well, it might not be a live reaction, but I'll give y'all my reaction to it.
Right, I know that's right. But we're gonna go ahead and switch gears real quick. We're gonna switch over to Mortal Kombat X. I guess we're gonna make this 2 videos in one, I guess, today. But you know, my thing is Mortal Kombat X is coming around the corner, and I know it looks. I've seen a lot more gameplay, a heck of a lot of gameplay footage between Mortal Kombat X. And my thing is just that I need, you know, my thing is I don't know. I kind of fell off on Mortal Kombat on the newer ones. and it's weird. I picked up Injustice a little bit, but even then it was kind of like, eh. So my question is, and this is for everybody out there that's gonna be watching this, via comment. Y'all can leave y'all comments below. Do you think that Mortal Kombat 10 will live up to the hype?
I
Because
mean,
right now the hype train is coming. The hype train is just going. But can it live up to the hype? Can it outdo Mortal Kombat? Will it? To me, Mortal Kombat. Like, the reason why I'm asking is because Mortal Kombat 9, to me, it was okay, but it wasn't okay enough to keep it. It was one of those things that I put in the back of my collection. Okay, yeah, I got this game. I might play it every once in a while.
yeah,
Back in
probably
the collection
shelf
you
it
go.
or something like that. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
MK9,
So,
I played it on the PS3.
right.
Um, like you said, it wasn't that type. It wasn't. It hyped that game up too as well. So when I got it, I was all excited, and I played it. I was still excited, and then eventually after you play it for like an hour or two, it's like the excitement go down. I mean, it was a good game. I can say it was a great game, but it was an okay game. You know what I'm saying? Freddy Cougar. You know what I'm saying? What they messed up,
Yeah,
I
oh yeah,
put.
I like it. Now, that part I thought it was pretty dope. When they added Freddy Cougar and whatnot. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I hope they don't add like dumbass. I mean, I ain't gonna say I ain't trying to disrespect no characters in the gaming industry and shit. Like I respect Kratos, but that's when he messed up. Why they put Kratos in MK9 because his style of fighting wasn't matching up with MK style of fighting. Like whoever picked Kratos, you gotta be like a beast. Like you gotta keep practicing with Kratos to be a beast with him on MK9. But majority of the gameplays I seen on YouTube, whoever picked Kratos got their ass whooped because I don't know. He was like sluggish. He was slow as hell. He couldn't keep up with the beat. You know what I'm saying? With the other MK characters. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I'm sorry. Yo, sorry about that. I kind of was just checking on some stuff, seeing if we got any comments or anything. But anyway, um, yeah, you're right. I mean, it was cool, but like I said, and then when Injustice came out, I actually played with Injustice a little bit more than MK. Well, in comparison, more than MK9 because to me, I thought it was cool, and I just picked it up near the end of the cycle anyway. So it was okay. Like I said, it's an okay game. I watch it rather than play it. I watch Injustice more than MK9. That was just me. But it goes back into the question again. Do you think that MKX will have either that same effect, or do you think that it will, be a little bit more prominent, in the collection? Like,
To be honest, I think it's gonna be a same as MK9 if they don't live up to the hype because I don't know. They gotta fix the online servers, which was bad on MK9 a little bit. Hopefully they fix that. But I
right,
hope it's not boring. Like MK9 was boring after you play like a good hour or two. You know what I'm saying? You play with your friends online or whatever. It's fun when you play with two controllers, you know what I mean? But have your friend come over
right.
and shit like that. That's where the excitement comes out. You could bet money, you could play around with your friend or whatever. But when it comes to online, laggy as hell. I hope
Right.
MK10 is not like this, man. I'm gonna get it day one, and hopefully I don't have to sit back and like regret my purchase. Like, damn, I should never spend $60 on this shit. Cause I might get the collector's edition. I don't know, but most likely I might get the digital version. But man, I just
Right.
don't want to sit there and be like, damn, I just wasted 100 something on the collector's edition or 80 something on the collector's edition. I'm gonna put that bitch on eBay if I buy the disc
Yeah.
version. But I'll let y'all know I'll give out a review of my impressions on the game. I'm getting it April 14th, day one. So y'all expect the unboxing of the collector's edition. If not, I'll let y'all know. But please, God, I'm crossing my fingers. Don't let it be like MK9.
Right. Well, you know what? Um, and for those that are just watching in, we're talking about not only Street Fighter Five thoughts. We kind of touched on that a little bit. We're now crossing over into MKX. This is going to be two videos in one. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I figured I'd do it since we on here on the topic. But I personally think that I put it like this. I hope that it doesn't. But from what I saw as far as the online, um, they were gonna have a lot of like meta game stuff. You know what I'm saying? To have you pick
Hmm.
certain teams, you can be part of certain teams and stuff like that, and then stuff. They're gonna have like something to keep a make a meta game out of the online play.
It should have some like I
You know
don't know if
what
it
I'm
will work.
saying? So like they're gonna have like little guilds. You have like four stuff like that, and then you're gonna have actions within the game that reflect on game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's going to be like metagame type stuff with game within the game type things, and I think that might be something to keep people entertained. That might be something to keep people involved with the game. But even then, it's like I'm kind of like I said, I'm looking at the characters that they have. I do like the fact that how each character has variations, so you really don't have the same character. Um, which in turn actually in a deeper level it provides for deeper matchups. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So you're gonna have deeper matchups. So this version of Katana could be this version of Scorpion. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So it's definitely something that it could be add more life to the game. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely think that it would be um, it could possibly be something good. We'll definitely see. I'm definitely hoping it would live up to the hype. I'm hoping it does. I'm I'm kind of hoping it does because what it looks like to a degree to me it looks like a mix of MK9 plus Injustice. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? That's
And don't get me wrong,
exactly.
Justice is a good game, but it don't live up to the hype, and it gets boring easy, like quick. You think if MK10, like if they change up the speed, like speed it up a little bit, would it make a difference?
Um.
Like a Street Fighter style type of game?
Well, no. If you talk Street Fighter was slow. Street Fighter 4 was slower. If you're talking about fast, it depends on how fast you make the game. If you're talking about like Marvel fast, then it could possibly. I don't know if they speed it up. We'll see how they do it because Mortal Kombat's always been a slower game anyway. Between Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, those were the more slower games out of the fighting games out of the bunch. I
Yeah,
think if they were more paced and caused more reaction stuff. So I think that it might live up to the hype. I think it could. I mean, the way they're doing it, the way they have the characters, it could possibly be a hype thing. It could possibly live up to the hype. And um, like I said, we're just talking possibilities here. We don't know until the game comes out, which is not too long from now. And not to mention they're gonna have DLC stuff. So. Um, to keep people involved and entertained. So it's definitely something that I think might be a part, might be a part of it, to add to the hype and to all that good stuff. So, but yeah, what do you guys think? In the comment section below, I want to know your guys' thoughts on the matter. You know,
well, I got
first off,
I got one more question.
okay.
It comes out April 14th. Now, when Street Fighter 5 come out, you think it's gonna kill MK10, or it's gonna be like some type of competitiveness with it? It's gonna be versus whoever.
You know what? It probably would because these are the two longest. It could probably cause some kind of maybe. I
Yeah,
doubt it because Street Fighter and like I said, Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat are two totally different. Even though they're fighting games, it's like apples. It's like apples and oranges comparison between the two. Even though people have wanted to do fanfics of those games crossing over,
yeah.
uh, I doubt that would ever happen. I put it like that. I doubt that. Yeah, I doubt that ever happened because
I
if you
mean,
think about it, cat wise, huh?
mhm. No, I'm talking about like, I mean, competition. Like you said, apples and oranges. They're gonna choose their poison or whatever. They're gonna choose whatever game or fighting style game that fits them as
Indeed.
a gamer. But at the same time, like somebody might drop MK10, like scratch that. That shit is boring. Or Street Fighter 5 is better than MK10. MK10 is better than Street Fighter. I mean, it might go down like that, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's always gonna be like, it's always gonna be some kind of comparison somewhere. I mean, that's just how we, us as humans are. We always comparing something somewhere. But do I think it would be a good comparison? Not necessarily. Like I said, two different fighting styles. The only characters I could see that would probably compete story-wise with the Mortal Kombat universe would probably be Akuma. Who else? Akuma, Bison. Who else? I'm trying to think who else would be a good candidate in the MK realm, as far as fighting goes. But I'm leaning more towards the darker characters like Sagat. Sagat maybe could probably pull off, but some of the more characters like Ken Ryu will probably get thrashed if we went that route. But other than that, I think game wise, it could possibly be a competition between the two. Like I said, these are one of the two longest running gaming series in existence, fighting game series in existence. So it could possibly be something like that. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's really going to be more of an apples to oranges comparison.
What about, how you got Street Fighter X Tekken? What about Street Fighter X Mortal Kombat MK? I mean, that would be.
That once again, I don't think it's likely to happen. I don't think that's likely. I would like for that to happen now, but I don't think a lot of the cast wouldn't fit. Like especially a lot of the Street Fighter cast wouldn't be able to fit between, as far as canon wise. Like there's a lot of too much. I guess a lot of characters wouldn't be able to take it, but it could possibly work though. I mean, it would be a good idea.
Blanca versus.
But I'm trying to think. But Killer Instinct would be more of a fit versus Killer Instinct would be more of a fit than Street Fighter would. Just because their styles are similar. The really main difference is that Killer Instinct is more focused on the combos. You know what I'm saying? A combo heavy system. So if you can get past that, and then they got no mercy moves, like stuff like that. That was straight rip off of of Mortal Kombat. I think KI would be more of a threat, but
just think about it. Yeah, that would be a good combination. MK and Killer Instinct. Hell yeah. I mean, they both dark games anyway.
Hey, Double Helix, y'all. You and NetherRealm Studios, y'all can collab on something. I know y'all can come up with something.
They both two dark games anyway.
They did it with Street Fighter Cross Tekken, so hey, and that actually was pretty dope. I mean, a lot of people don't like it, but I like the game, so it is what it is. A lot of people don't play it, especially online. They said the online netcode was actually really good, so.
I hope so.
So I mean, we'll see. Like I said, it's definitely a lot of what ifs in the air. But for Mortal Kombat's sake, I think it might live up to the hype. I might see what it's about. But in Street Fighter 5, I said Street Fighter 4. I'm stupid. I meant Street Fighter 5. We'll see. We just have to have more gameplay. Once they get more characters come out in the release date, we'll definitely see how that goes. But until then, we'll just be sitting here waiting.
Yep.
Well, now I want to hear from you guys. What you guys think. If you think Street Fighter 5, if you guys have seen the Nash trailer, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about Street Fighter 5 as a whole? And also, what do you guys think about Mortal Kombat X? You think it lives up to the hype? Feel free to leave a comment below. All right, Preem, you know how to screenshot, right? Go ahead, screenshot your stuff. Tell them where they can find you at, bro.
Let's see. Screenshot.
He does a screenshot and he's out of it. I told him to screenshot, not leave. But anyway, thank y'all for stopping by. Thank y'all for watching. Greatly appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys taking the time to comment. Like I said, I will be having the links in the description below for you to for you guys to, you know, talk about what you guys think about Street Fighter V, Mortal Kombat X, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So feel free to do that below, all right? Check out my homeboy SupremeHD. All right.
My bad.
Definitely. Oh, he's okay.
I ain't gonna screenshot. I'm just gonna say it because I actually.
I said screenshot. I told you screenshot, not leave, B.
You can follow me on Twitter at SupremeHDX. You can follow me on Instagram at Death Before Dishonor NYC. And you can follow me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Life of a Maniac. And what else I'm missing? Facebook, like my Facebook page, Unbiased Gamer TV, and also join the Soldiers That Game Facebook group. All the links should be in the description. LG put it there.
Yes, sir. If I don't have it, you know, I'm gonna do something somewhere.
Yeah.
But I know how I do it. But anyway, thank you for coming back. Cause I was about to say, I was just about to, you know, put your like that. I was about to say, wait a minute, what happened?
Yeah.
I told you to screen not leave, but it's all good. So y'all go ahead and let me present this to everybody real quick, like. Screen share, present to everybody. There we go. Y'all, that's my Facebook right there. Y'all can check that out. Facebook 210LG, Twitter 210LG. Feel free to also check out my YouTube channel. Be sure to also check out this amazing trailer right here with that dope right there. That aura thing is dope. I don't care what nobody say. That is tight.
Yeah.
But you know, be sure to check that out. Check us out on Facebook. Be sure to check out my homeboy Coley D, my homeboy Zach Burner. Also, everybody shout out to the Dynasty Network, where we're growing together with integrity, and we are going to continue to push out the content for you guys and all that good stuff. So, like I said, feel free to leave your comments below, and you know, y'all stay safe. I know it's for everybody, it's cold outside, so y'all stay safe.
Yeah, it's freezing out here.
It's snowing over here, and so yeah. But we'll definitely be on here. You stay touch, Prem. We still be here. But for y'all, we'll see you guys.
Oh yeah, this Friday was Game of Sun episode 2 is going down.
Yes. What's Game of Sun? Yeah, y'all need to do that. Definitely need to do that. We'll definitely be on it. Is anybody else from the Soldiers That Game gonna be on there?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a couple of people. Miss K. Home P. I'm gonna talk to people before Friday hits. So we have more people, like at least 2-3 extra people.
Cool. You do it. We can definitely do that. I wouldn't mind that at all.
Yep.
But all right, y'all. If there's nothing else, y'all be sure to be safe. Bundle up. It's cold outside. Stay warm if you can. And see you guys on the next time. Peace and God bless.